today. From Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia. It's Week 6 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Jalen Hurts and the Atlanta Falcons taking on Dwayne Haskins and the Washington football team.
The weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather, and we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Washington football team and the Atlanta Falcons. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Fielded near the back of the end zone. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. From the gun, it's Hurts. Over the middle, complete. That's Warner.
Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Here's Hurts to throw. That's caught by Howard. And he's going to come up a few yards short. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28.
I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
They'll run with Geis. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29. For the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on 3rd. From the gun, it's Haskins. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first.
Start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And all the way down to the 35. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. They'll roll him out right. He's going to take off with it. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9.
But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory.
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Throwing is Hurts. And that'll be incomplete.
But he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Javon Kinlaw. And his kick is indeed good. Throwing now, Haskins on first down. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. They go play action with Haskins. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he's got some space here. And mark him down all the way inside the Atlanta 20. Big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Here's Haskins to throw. That's complete to Moss out of the backfield.
The Falcons, 8-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Geis. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line. They go play action here on first down. Flush to his right. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. It's the fullback.
Please, that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done. Nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best.
They give to Taylor out of the gun. And boy, this burgundy and gold defense charged up now.
Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete. With a chuckle, they called him old reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to.
Last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped it. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Rolling to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Jalen Hurts. On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. Looking middle.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing again. Haskins. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Back-to-back incompletions. Haskins now off the bootleg. And the throw realized him well, but they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball.
Hurts. He'll try and run it. Touchdown, Falcons! Jalen Hurts. They start on the ground with Geis, and he is swallowed up. Haskins will throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Now Haskins on 1st down. He gets it in the hands of Geis. To throw again on 2nd down. Haskins. And he's got his man on the out route. Now a run with Geis. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6. Geis with a carry on 2nd down. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47.
3rd down.
This is Geis. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44. We'll step aside. Haskins looking to throw on 1st down. And incomplete. To throw again. Haskins rolling to his right. And he'll find McLaurin this time as that's complete.
On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
On 1st down, Thomas.
Can come in and keep drives going.
They run the option on 2nd down. And tackled down after a gain of 5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And he gets it back into the end zone. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get it. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. Got his man on the end round. Complete. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. And that is incomplete. They'll throw now on the final play. He'll let one go deep for Howard. And that is incomplete. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to rise to the top as it's time to take you around the NFL here in Week 6. We'll begin up at MetLife Stadium. The Giants hosting Tampa Bay in an NFC matchup. And it's the Giants who have the lead as they approach halftime. Daniel Jones has thrown a touchdown pass. From there, we head over to the Windy City. Check on the Bears at home, Soldier Field. And they lead the visiting Minnesota Vikings at halftime. Steven Sims, a touchdown catch in that first half. Finally, let's get down to Miami to see what's going on with the Dolphins. And you can see there, it's the visiting Colts who have the lead in that one. The Colts seem to be on their way to what would be a good victory. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And only able to get this to the 19. And the drive begins with a run by Geis. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Back to the ground on first. It's Geis. And a nice job to break free of one tackle. Here's Geis. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. On first down, this is Geis. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. On first down, it's Haskins. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Geis, they'll try to run it. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage.
He was smothered behind the line of scrimmage, and when you make tackles like that, your whole defense is going to be fired up. Really nice play getting to the ball.
On third and goal, Haskins. And this is going to be intercepted. Drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going.
And now he'll tuck it and run. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down. We'll check on his status when we get back. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
No yardage to be found.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end.
And keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he is going to have a Falcons first down. Now they'll try the jet sweep here. It's a 6-yard pickup.
If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house. So they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
A few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Conversion.
A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it?
Geis. He'll be tackled shy of the 35.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Off the bootleg. Haskins. Here's Moss with a catch out of the backfield. They'll try and get it with Geis. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44. Throwing on first down. Haskins. And that's going to be incomplete. On second down now. It's Thomas. And give him about 5.
But you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
From the gun, Haskins on third down. And he finds McLaurin. They'll run on first down. It's Thomas. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, Haskins. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Garcia.
At the Falcons.
Out of the shotgun, Haskins. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Lawrence. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
On first down, Thomas. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Still 9 remaining on second down. On the ground, it's Geis. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. Again, they run. Again, it's Geis. He will push his way down to about the 14. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost.
It's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. But he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. From the gun, it's Hurts. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
That makes things very difficult, but when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders.
Haskins and the Washington offense going to come up here 1st and 10 at their 38. They'll try and burn some clock with Geis. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They stay on the ground. Geis again. To Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. 3rd down. Here's Haskins. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5. They'll run with Geis. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout. On 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. They'll hand it out to Geis. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And this one is right down Broadway. On 1st and 10. It's Hurts. And the Washington pressure gets to him. Drop him as that clock continues to run. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Jalen Thompson picks it. Then he will bring it back to about the 11. They'll go ahead and take the knee here, and the unbeaten season will continue. So a victory here for the Washington football team. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for Washington, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season.